Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Haley. If you're new here, I'm a second year dental student in my last semester of my second year. In May, I'll be starting in clinic with patients. This video is weekends in my life in dental school, so you can kind of get a feel of what I do throughout a few months over the weekends, a good range of social, professional, studying, all of it. This is from the District 6 conference. These are the schools in our district and everyone gets to bring a good amount of students. So I'm excited to see everyone together in Columbus, Ohio. Our district trustee did a great job of planning everything, and everyone on the district board, including myself, had a bunch of little tasks that came together to help this event come to fruition. So I will show you all any clips that I get throughout the conference. All right, we're all checked into the hotel. Tight quarters, very Ohio State themed, but it's good. I'm good friends with the girls I'm rooming with. They're 2D4s that I know just from school and also some clubs and stuff. And then my roommate Amanda is my literal bedmate for the weekend. We just had a social. We left around 10ish and walked back here. It was nice that we didn't have to Uber like you could, but it was a 15-minute walk. It was at a brewery here and they rented out the back room for all of us. I didn't really get any clips because it was just literally people standing and talking with their drinks and everything that were included. So it was a good time, very casual, and a good chance to get to meet everyone here that's from Michigan. All the schools were here, but people were kind of keeping to their own schools. I'm assuming tomorrow I'll do a little more mingling with people from other programs, and I will try to get some clips throughout that. Saturday is conference programming all day and another social. Was different sponsors that are hosting socials for us in the evening that also were really good supports for this event. And then Sunday is a half day of conference, and then we'll head back to Ann Arbor.
Really happy to tell all the local experts that helped me to.
Alright, it's actually Monday now, and as you saw, I didn't get a lot of clips at the ASDA conference because I have a position on the District 6 cabinet, which is kind of like the executive board for the district, so people from all different schools in the district were able to apply for roles for what they thought they could be helpful with, and the trustee, who's currently Tommy in my class at Michigan, he asked me to help out with kind of the design, communications aspects of things, so my responsibility is running the district Instagram. That's the biggest thing. And then I'm also going to put together a newsletter later this semester, but that's really my main responsibilities, and just capturing content, making sure things are posted and we're engaging with the chapters in our district. But because of that, I was on my phone all the time doing work for the Instagram and making sure the stories were really up to date with what was going on at the conference, so people kind of could stay in the loop if they weren't chosen to attend for their chapter, and just to document it. So I wasn't really able to also vlog, but I put in everything that I had. It was really fun, and I figured I would continue vlogging today, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we are off of classes, and I have a ton of stuff I would like to do. So I just got off a Zoom call with my new podcast intern, Ella. She seems really excited about it, and I was able to kind of show her how I do the editing, and we came up with a good format for communicating and scheduling deadlines and what she's going to help with versus what makes sense for me to just continue doing on my own. But essentially she's going to be a podcast editor for me. She's a pre-dental student who also goes to Michigan State, where I went to undergrad. So really excited to have her help because it does take up a bit of time every week having to edit episodes, and this just gives more time to me to put into school or to put into clubs. But I have YouTube things I want to do, I have podcasting things to do, and then I have a couple affiliate sponsored post giveaway things to get squared away for my Instagram page, which is just at Haley Schultz Dental if you're not already following me there. I have a lot of schoolwork to catch up on. I have like 2 participation things for our medically compromised patients class. One's a quiz, one's a discussion post, and then I have a few lectures I need to watch, mostly focusing on our quiz tomorrow in periotherapy, and then our quiz on Wednesday, which is in diagnostic sciences. They need us to download Anki, which I don't use, so I have to re-download it. And they have Anki for us to study as well as an asynchronous lecture, and we have our first quiz. So we'll see how those go. I'm just really going to sit down here and get a lot of work done. I'll try to get clips throughout the day to kind of show you what I'm up to. Again, just a look into life when I'm not at dental school, everything else I do. I guess other updates you might notice in my videos, I kind of rearranged my room. I got a TV, which I'm super excited about, and I kind of had to change the direction my bed is facing. I'm gonna get it mounted eventually here when next time Justin's back to help, but opportunity to work with Cocofloss. So they sent me their happiness bundle that comes with 4 flosses in here, all of these flavors, and I'm just trying to take some content pictures. I probably want a carousel of 2 or 3 pictures, so one just like this, probably one with it open in a different setting, and then ideally one like me holding it, because with Instagram things 100% do better if they have people in the images, so I know that the post will go around more if I get a picture with myself. So I have my scrubs laid out already, and I'm gonna do like a full face of makeup in a little bit once I'm done cleaning up my room and finishing the school stuff. The school stuff was the priority, and then now I'll have time to start all the content stuff, which is this giveaway post, and then I'm also going to set up to film a video. I need to go to the gym, finish cleaning and unpacking, doing laundry from the trip this weekend, so pretty busy, and we're probably about halfway, not even, with the stuff I want to do, considering filming, making the content, but I also wanted to edit a video because I haven't posted one to YouTube in a little while. There's also another thing that I was sent from a brand, Hygiene Dr. They make an oral irrigator like flosser, and I'm gonna work with them as well to have an affiliate code and make a post. For now, the Cocofloss giveaway is due to go up tomorrow, so I'm gonna prioritize that and then work on the Hygiene Dr content probably tomorrow, but maybe also today, again, like while I'm all dressed up. I will maybe try to get the actual images. That way I don't have to get formally ready and like looking nice extra days. So this was a filming setup for the Dentistry Basics video. Probably went up before this one. And I got the pictures taken. Here was the one for Cocofloss. And I think this is the one that I'm gonna use for Hygiene Dr, the oral irrigator. And again, make sure you're following my Instagram so you can be in the loop with all the happenings, since this YouTube channel does get updated a little less frequently compared to Instagram. And honestly, TikTok too is a great place to see what I'm up to. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to make dinner, try to work out, take a shower, put away my laundry, study for my quiz on Wednesday. Tomorrow we have a quiz and I have a doctor's appointment, and then there's an ASDA Lunch and Learn that I need to kind of host in the evening with a local associate dentist that is an alumni from Michigan. So that's really everything for this weekend. It was ASDA conference, and then Monday is included in the weekend since we didn't have school, and I've just been doing a lot of different things. So it's another weekend. It's Sunday actually when I'm filming this, so I didn't film anything on Friday or Saturday, but I have some clips from today, Sunday. Before I show you those, I figured I would debrief what's going on, because I may have mentioned that I was supposed to be in Chicago this weekend for Justin's birthday. Basically, he got sick. We were worried it could be COVID. He tested negative, but that was a little bit too late. So we just postponed the trip. We'll do it some other time. He did have to spend his birthday alone, which is not ideal, but he didn't really seem to mind. There were like the NFL playoffs and everything, so he's been entertained. And I had kind of a weird weekend Friday. Saturday was better, and then today was even better, but Friday I had unfortunate things happen in lab. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen. I don't want to ramble for too long because this is going to be a long video. Basically, not a great lab day, and then just feeling down about myself, and had gotten kind of out of my fitness routine and everything with being at the conference and the long weekend previously. So I was just down in the dumps a bit on myself, and then forced myself to get back into the routine, and I feel a lot better just naturally by doing those things that are good for me and the things that make me happy. It's hard to push myself to do them when you're out of the habit because you don't remember how good it makes you feel, and it is comfortable to just lay around and be lazy as well, but it's even more enjoyable for me personally if I'm doing things that are like good for myself. So that's kind of what yesterday was, and then I also spent some of it doing lab work to catch up on everything that went wrong on Friday and to get ahead for this week. And then I did the same thing today on Sunday where I did get some clips. Saturday I also got dinner with my friend that I haven't seen in a while, Megan, which was convenient because if I was out of town I wouldn't have gotten to see her for even longer. So it was really nice to get to see her and to have a weekend to chill, because traveling back-to-back weekends is not something I would normally want to do, but just because it was his birthday I was obviously making that a priority and an exception, I guess. But it ended up not even happening, and I was really thankful to have a chill weekend staying home in Ann Arbor. I was able to get a lot done, get ahead, and I'm going to be able to actually go visit him on Wednesday this week after classes. So I'll be there Wednesday night through Sunday afternoon, and then drive back here and kind of settle in. Do pretty much the same routine as you saw today, minus the lab work, but I'll probably be doing some school work, going through my schedule, and doing dishes, laundry, cleaning, making food for the week. So that's kind of what I like to do on Sundays, and what you see in these clips here of what I did today. It was really, really great. Making food like late at night. Right now it's like 9:30 for the next 2 days' lunches. This is like the usual sauce I buy from Trader Joe's because we are there like 8 to 4 Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I need to bring a lunch pretty much every day. I honestly really love packing food and cooking. It makes me like very relaxed, and it makes me excited for the next day knowing that I get to eat something that I really like, that it's packed, that I'm saving money by cooking at home. It's just like all around a good thing, and it helps me stay at school because I don't have to leave to buy food. I can stay there, I get more done. It's great. So I'm really liking this aspect of being back in person, and having time to cook is really important to me. I was also able to put away a lot of dishes, which was good, and I was feeling really down on Friday. I was also not filming, like I said, but I got myself flowers from Trader Joe's, and they just make me so happy. So side note, things I do on the weekends, buy myself flowers. And this is the finished product of lunch. So I have like a snack, dinner, whatever, extra serving, and then 2 lunches. They have these little sporks that I can just throw in here, and then I pack some snacks for tomorrow, so that'll be like Monday and Tuesday lunch. But tomorrow I have protein bar, Honeycrisp apple, and some veggie chips. So that was this weekend. Got a lot of things done that I've just had on like I need to do this eventually kind of a list, so it was really nice to get those off of my plate and one less thing to look at on my long to-do list. Okay, so it is another weekend. I'm in Indiana at my boyfriend's apartment. So I actually got here on Wednesday night. I worked really, really hard last weekend, like I said, to get ahead on my lab work. And then I had 2 lab sessions this week and was able to get everything done for Friday's class. So I wasn't behind to be missing it. I kind of worked ahead, and now I'm still on track. Everything else I was able to do virtually from here on Wednesday and Friday. And right now, Saturday morning, while he is at work, I am going to record this week's podcast. So that's something I do every single week. In my case, as a dental student, obviously not something most dental students do, but for me, this is a consistent thing that I put time into every weekend. I do have an intern that helps edit the episodes with guests, but episodes that is just me talking, like this week, I fully go through myself, and every single week, whether it's a guest or not, I record an intro at the very least and upload that with the episode of the week. So it's never something I don't work on. I do it every single week, and that definitely takes up a bit of my time. And once that's done, he'll be back from work. We'll go to the gym, and then we're just gonna go downtown somewhere around here to do something fun, maybe bowling, grab lunch or something. Tomorrow, we'll just have a casual, cozy morning here, and then I will unfortunately have to leave to go back to Ann Arbor because we have a quiz that's pretty hard on Monday and a practical on Wednesday, so I need to prepare for both of those. I studied, of course, a little bit the past few days that I've been here, so I'm not like going in totally blind tomorrow on Sunday, but I do like to spend the weekend days that I'm here with him, like fully with him, not doing school as much as that's possible. Otherwise, I would rather just stay in Ann Arbor and fully focus on school. And then when I'm here, I try to be prepared so that I can fully focus on time together. This is taking me back to when I first started YouTube and didn't have a vlog camera. It's way packed away, but I'm filming on my phone, I guess is what I meant to say. And I'm in a gas station in the middle of somewhere, Ohio, about an hour and a half away from Ann Arbor. So it's a 4-hour drive. And I left around noon this afternoon on Sunday. As much as it stinks having to leave the person you're dating in a long distance relationship, I have to just like look out for what's best, like academically. It was a really great weekend. Last night, Saturday, we went bowling in like the early evening, and then we went to get dinner. We ran into a guy that he works with, so we ended up getting dinner with that guy and his girlfriend. So it was the 4 of us at dinner, and then we went to see Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man. I haven't been to a movie like in a theater in forever, and that was actually our first time going to a movie theater together since we met like during COVID. So that was kind of cute, and it was a really, really good movie. Then we went to a bar by his apartment. So it was a really fun Saturday and a nice way to spend the weekend in contrast to like all the studying I've been doing during the week. So a good weekend, a relationship weekend, and a fun weekend. So that's how this one went. Okay, picking up another weekend. It's February 5th, and this will actually be my Valentine's Day weekend celebration because February 14th, we actually have 2 tough midterms and a quiz for diagnostic, which is the really hard diagnosing lesions class. And then we have a midterm on the Tuesday, and then we have a midterm on the Thursday, and then we have 2 midterms the following week. So when most people are celebrating, which is also the Super Bowl, so I'm sure my boyfriend doesn't mind celebrating early, that weekend I will be in full study mode. So you'll see that in a few clips. I don't want to show too much this weekend because not that much is happening. Basically, Justin is on his way here now. There was a huge snowstorm this week. We got about 10 or 12 inches here. He got, I think, 15 or 16 in Indiana, and they don't have the resources that we do when it comes to salt trucks and plows, so their roads were pretty bad. So he wasn't able to leave until this morning, Saturday morning, but he's almost here. So I'm super grateful that he was able to come and get here safely. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, what's up?
You called me.
I know. I was just saying I'd be a little later than I thought.
And I'm going to be meeting up with 2 of my girlfriends from college to get dinner around 4:30, I think, an early dinner. And then I'm going to be hanging out at Justin's family's place for the evening, just having some fun times with them. He hasn't gotten to see his family in a while, and I haven't seen them either since Thanksgiving, since I was in Florida for Christmas with my family. Oh, there's a pretty deer out there. You can barely see like through my window, but look at the cute little deer. It's one of the things I love about our Ann Arbor house location is we're a little bit more secluded, and like our whole backyard is like woods walking trail type thing, so we do see a lot of cute bunnies and deer. So it does make it nice having like the big windows in my room and getting to see nature back there. It's very relaxing. And then Sunday is gonna be our Valentine's Day celebration, so we'll exchange gifts, and I got some truff pasta sauce, which I thought would be really fun. It's a little more expensive, but there was a discount code, and I figure it's not as expensive as going out to dinner. It's kind of a middle tier. And I still have to do the podcast intro and a couple tiny things for school and for ASDA, but nothing too big. I should be able to really enjoy the weekend. And then once Monday hits, it's gonna be study mode. I think I'm gonna pick up a separate vlog that will be up before or after this about prepping for midterms, and then probably another one for taking midterms. But that's its own thing. Couple products that I will mention in these clips that have been really enjoyable for me at my house the past little bit, not necessarily weekend related, but just things I've really been liking. So first being my lamp here. You know, I wish it was dark so I could show you better, but basically it's a touch like LED lamp, which is cool because you can adjust like how bright it is. But what I have been liking and forgot that it had the feature for is it has changing of the tone. You can kind of see the lighting on my finger changing. It's like ambient, and then it goes to like cooler light, and then it can get warmer. And I've been really liking putting the warmer yellow light on at night, and then if I'm doing schoolwork, I put it as for more of like a medium cool tone light. And then, like I said, I put it on warmer in the evening when I'm just trying to like unwind in bed. So I will put that linked below. I got it on Amazon when I started dental school, and I do really like it. I know they have a few other like metallic colors other than like the white and silver. And then I also wanted to show you the tanning drops that I use. I don't know if I like particularly look tan per se, but I don't look as pale as I would for the winter. And if you've noticed in clips, I wake up looking rather tan. That's because I do use this like tanning oil that you put into your moisturizer, and I probably do it once a week, I would say, and it's really great. So I also recommend that, and I will also link that below. I finally kind of remembered to film a vlog clip for this weekend video. It is Sunday night, February 13th at 9:03 p.m. The Super Bowl on, and Quizlets and study guides galore, because tomorrow is a crazy day. We have SimLab 8 to 11. At 11, we immediately start a final exam for our SimLab written class, like lecture class. And then we have an hour break, and then from 1 to 2, we have a midterm for medically compromised patients, and at 2 p.m., we have a quiz for another hard class, Diagnostic Sciences 2. So tomorrow's gonna be crazy. This weekend was no boyfriend, even though Valentine's Day is tomorrow. It was just like a study weekend, but I studied a lot during the week as well, so I wasn't like overly stressed. There's been like waves of anxiety, but not too bad because I have been preparing like the best that I can. These are blue light glasses, by the way. They were my first like brand deal on YouTube by the brand Hip Optical, and I just put them on like 30 minutes ago because my eyes were getting really tired from looking at the screen for days. So I do really like them. I think that they're better than like the cheap ones on Amazon. If you're interested, I can link them below. But that's kind of the update, and this is going to be the end of this What Dental Students, being myself, what I do on weekends as a dental student, because I think it's a pretty long video by now, because next weekend I'm going to the ASDA annual session. I'll try to get some clips and like throw them into a vlog eventually, but I'm going to the ASDA annual session where myself and one of the other executive board members for our chapter are going to be serving as the first and second delegates in the House of Delegates for ASDA for voting. So we vote on the national president, vice president, speaker of the House, our District 6 trustee, and on 12 resolutions that ASDA is proposing. And then we have a full day of leadership training as well. Another conference, basically what I'm up to as a dental student. That's the summary there for the following weekend in February. And then the weekend after that, spring break starts. So that kind of gives you the summary of like honestly 2 months of weekends in dental school, January and February. So I hope you found this to be interesting. I'm definitely going to wrap up the video here though, because I know it's already been long, but that is a little look into what my weekends look like as a dental student. I think I have a decent balance of knowing when I need to prioritize school, when I can make time for friends, when I can make time for my boyfriend, when I can do things for my extracurriculars, and it's a great time. I do really enjoy dental school. I like learning. It's challenging and stressful at times, but I'm happy to be here, and I think I'm making the most of the opportunities that I have.